Now, Iowa is guaranteed to remain first in the nation, but only for Republican caucuses. The Republican Party of Iowa says the RNC voted to keep this state as the lead of the nomination process. Meanwhile, Iowa Democrats are still fighting to retain that status after a DNC committee adopted rules allowing any state to make its case to be the first in the nation. Local 5's Mary Sugden spoke with the sole Iowan on that committee and a political expert to find out what this unique situation could mean for the state.
When it comes to where Democrats will start their presidential nomination process in 2024,
now it's a wide open application process.
Scott Brennan, the Iowa delegate on the DNC's Rules and Bylaws Committee, says the focus now is for Iowa to make a strong case for itself. He says the DNC's requirements are for a state's process to be feasible, competitive, and diverse. While some national criticism alleges Iowa doesn't meet the diversity requirement, Brennan disagrees.
There has to be a spot for rural working folks, which is a spot in the process that we provide.
But one political expert says what's magic about Iowa's setup is the opportunity candidates have to connect with constituents.
It was just a place for candidates to come and relatively cheaply travel around in their cars, bicycles, buses, and meet people and try to make the case that they should run for president.
ISU Professor Emeritus Stephen Schmidt says if the DNC opts for larger states, it won't be as accessible for all candidates.
The candidates are going to have a huge amount of money to run media campaigns.
He believes Iowa Democrats need to simplify their process.
It involves too much mathematics. You can still make it a great Democratic caucus, different from Republicans, but make it a little simpler, quicker.
And with Iowa Republicans getting the nod to remain first in the nation, Schmidt believes the GOP might now be an ally for Iowa Democrats fighting to stay the leadoff state.
They would like to really convince the Democratic Party to do the caucuses first with them in Iowa.
Mary's here now. There's still some time left before the DNC will make its final decision. So what's next?
Absolutely. Still some hoops to jump through at this point. So in early May, any state that wants to be putting their name in the hat for this, they should be setting their letter of intent. Now, the full applications will be due in early June. Now, later that month, that's when the DNC will kind of hear those full presentations. It'll be sometime after that we can expect a vote.
It is quite the process.
Absolutely.